Well, whenever I think of going to the Gold Coast, I get really nervous because it's so far away. It takes like 2 hours to get there from where I live, and or more precisely 1.5 hours, but it takes a long time. And when you realize that I'm the kind of person who gets really tired really easily, I don't really feel all that enthusiastic of actually going. I'm okay going to the city, so the city doesn't seem so long, but going past the city, it always makes me nervous. I went on a trip a few days ago, and I almost got to my destination, but I was sort of feeling kind of lethargic, and so at Beenleigh, which is like 4 stops down from my destination, I decided to return back. But I'm thinking if I did travel the route enough, I would probably eventually feel more comfortable getting off at the right stop, but it really is kind of a chore, and I don't like feeling lethargic when I'm so far away from home either, so I would prefer to go there by car and have someone able to drive me back, but if I'm going there just by myself, just for fun, well, it makes me nervous. I mean, I must say that I develop quite a few thoughts that just state that I'm just generally nervous traveling that far. It'd be nice if it was closer, if the train was faster, but it's not, so unfortunately for me, it just makes me too uncomfortable to actually go most of the time. But saying that, I'm sure that if I had stuck to my guns the last few times that I tried to get there, if I just kept on sitting on the train, I probably would have made it, and it probably wouldn't have been lethal, and I might have even ended up having a good time. I have no idea. So in the past week, I've tried 2 times, and I was thinking of trying a 3rd time sometime soon, but I don't know. I mean, I just think, oh, it's a bit of a waste of money. I'm not really going to enjoy myself. If I get any kind of heart murmur or any shaking syndrome, I'm going to feel completely isolated and feel like it's the worst time. But if nothing like that happens, if nothing negative happens and I get there okay, then I guess it's all fun and games from there, isn't it? I was sort of feeling a bit uncomfortable last time I went. I was feeling so uncomfortable on the rides and stuff. I haven't been on rides in ages, so it's not like it's something I do often, but so I was feeling really, really uncomfortable, but I'm not sure if I go often enough. It might end up being an okay trip, like I might not get nervous in the end. I'm still going to get tired, I'm still going to feel lethargic, but it might not be as bad as I thought. Sometimes if I went there to visit a hotel, right, and I stayed in the hotel and I slept, by the next morning I'm not even feeling lethargic, and I'm feeling like it's a easy trip, even from SeaWorld, which is a little bit farther away. I'm feeling like it's an easy trip, so, but I don't know whether it's suicide or whether I shouldn't even fantasize about going, or whether I should just keep going until I'm comfortable with it. I have no idea. So far I'm comfortable going to the city, but I have days when even the city makes me feel nervous. Sometimes I only walk a block before I return to the trains and come back, but a lot of the time I'm feeling okay. But I don't know about the Gold Coast. I mean, it's so far away, and I really only go there just to, just to do something other than walk to the local store. But sometimes I'm thinking being local is probably a lot more comfortable, but sometimes I'm like, my eyes are almost rolling in my head sort of thing. I'm so bored, so I do sort of like to travel a little bit. So my most comfortable destination is the city, like I said, but I don't know, if I travel to the Gold Coast often enough, maybe I'll end up feeling comfortable. All I have to do is really sit there and listen to music all the way. But by the time I get there, I'm like thinking I'm just tired. I just want to go back. And that's what I sometimes do. I just go, screw it. I don't want to go anymore. I just want to go back.